Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. In today's video, we're gonna chat about one of my favorite notions. I've used it a lot recently in some recent videos and you all have been commenting on it, so let's just chat about this steam-a-seam. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. And if you're already a friend of mine, thank you so much for returning. Thank you for your friendship. It means so very much to me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Have you ever used this product right here? This is what we're talking about today. I have featured this in a couple of videos recently and I've got a lot of comments about it. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what it is, how I use it, and I'm even gonna show you how I use it on a Project Dress-A-Girl dress right back here. I'm gonna show you how I make the most use out of this. So let's get into it. The product is called Steam-A-Seam 2. This is the kind that I have. They do make variations of this. I'm just gonna talk to you guys about today what I use, what I have here in my sewing room. They do make different widths. This is a 1/4 inch. You can see up there in the corner what the width of it is. This is a 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch is really handy. You can kind of stick a 1/4 inch wherever you want to, really. A 1/4 inch is usually about the smallest seam allowance that you're gonna do on most projects, so it hides in your seam line very easily. I purchased this from Amazon. I'm gonna link it down below. If you purchase through my link, it will be an affiliate link, so just wanna be upfront with you about that. Very inexpensive. Let me take it out and show you what it looks like on the roll. You get 2 rolls of it. I believe it's $6 and something as I'm making this video and looking on Amazon. Very inexpensive, and you get 2 rows of it, so you can kind of see the 1/4 inch there. And what it is a fusible stay tape almost. It is double-sided, it's sticky on both sides, and it literally takes the place of pins. I have been using it to replace pins in a lot of my projects. So any place that you're using pins, that you're holding 2 pieces of fabric together, especially like pockets, we're gonna talk about that in just a second, holding those pockets in place to sew them onto a dress, this stuff it just works like magic. What you do is you fuse your 2 pieces of fabrics together via iron heat, and I'm gonna walk you through how to do it. You don't have to remove it once you have ironed it on. It just acts kind of like an interfacing, like a fusible. Think of it just as a fusible. So it stays in the project. My steam iron, I'm still using my steam. I'm not changing the settings on my iron, just using it as normal, and it works like a charm. It comes off the roll like tape, so you can see how it's kind of starting there. And as you peel it off of the roll, one side is already sticky. So the side that you're feeling right here with your fingers, that's already sticky, and it has a paper backing to the other sticky side, and that's what you peel off before you put your 2 pieces of fabric together. So like I hinted, I love using this on pockets when attaching pockets to a garment. The use of pins was just always bulky and it would make my project move as I was removing them. I hated using pins when applying pockets. So I use this product for sure when attaching pockets to a garment. But some other suggestions that they give you here, they say it's perfect for no sewing. You could do just the fusible. Not sure I would do it that way, but you could. If you were in a rush and you didn't have time to actually do your sewing, they also use it for binding up here. You could go ahead and put your binding down. I think this would especially work if you machine sew the binding down in the back, if you do the sewing on both sides. Also for hems, look at the instructions here. Look how handy this would be for a hem. I have not personally used it yet for a hem, but it would be super, super handy. It would keep it in place, no bunching, no having to use all those pins there in your hems. Really such a great product. But like I said, I mostly do use it for pockets, so I'm gonna walk you through that now. Let's do it together. For my project, what I'm going to be using the Steam-A-Seam on is a Project Dress-A-Girl dress. So I've got my dress here, I've got my pockets, Got my roll of Steam-A-Seam, and I have a steam iron. You can do this with or without steam. It does not matter. I leave my steam on, and I've left my setting as I usually have it. So it's warming up here. So what you want to do is you want to find the back of your pockets. I'm going to turn mine to the back here. And what I do with the Steam-A-Seam is apply it to both sides of the pockets. I don't find that I really need it down here at the bottom. Fusing along the sides usually holds it right in place there. So I've went ahead and pre-marked where my pockets are going to be. You can kind of see my friction marker line there. So I'm going to move that up and bring my pockets back. Here's our Fusible. Like I said, it comes on a roll. Very easy to tear off. You can cut it with scissors, but it is really easy to tear. So I am going to unroll it. Like I said, your sticky side is already here. We're going to roll that onto our side here. I try to go kind of close to the edge, but not to it. It's going to stay there forever. I'm not going to worry about taking it off. So just make sure you get it kind of close to the edge. And then I just tear it. It tears literally that easy. It's so easy to tear. So I've done that one. Let's go ahead and do the next side. Just unroll it as I need it. You can kind of press with your finger, and that goes ahead and keeps it down. And then I'm tearing it off a little bit before the bottom. That's ideal right there, that length that I have cut it off to. So there's two. Let's do the second pocket. Okay, there is all the pieces that I'm going to put onto my pocket, so you can set the Steam-A-Seam aside. Now you have 4 strips of Steam-A-Seam that still have the paper backing on them. You want to go ahead and remove that. It is pretty easy to remove. You can see how easily I did it there. I do have a little bit of a fingernail. You can always get a stiletto or some kind of tool to help you peel it off as well. And then I just try to hold down the fusible tape, and that's what it's going to look like. Can't even hardly see it there. That is the fusible on both sides. Let's continue taking the paper off. Okay, our fusible is on. Now let's just turn our pockets over. So this was the wrong side of our pocket. So now we're going to lay it face down. I want to make sure I got my pocket going the right way. Nope, I need to turn it around. And I'm going to align it on my pocket line there. And I'm just going to give it a little firm press with my hands just to keep it kind of in place. We're going to steam it in just a second. So this is the wrong side of the pocket. Going to turn it over. My hole for turning needs to be on the bottom, so I'm going to make sure it's in the right position. Make sure I got my pockets pretty straight. And then, like I said, I just kind of give them a little press. And now we're going to press with our iron, your hot iron. It says to hold it for about 20 seconds, so you can kind of gauge how long that is for yourself. Okay, when your iron's ready, just go ahead and hold it there on the Steam-A-Seam. Count to 20 or however long you think you need to hold it. I'm going to move over to the other side. And that Steam-A-Seam works so good to just hold those pockets in place. They're not going anywhere. We've fused it to the front dress piece, and now you can go sew these on really, really easily. They're not going to move around on you. They're not going to shift like they want to do with pins, so this is really perfect. I'm going to go sew these on real quick. And there are the pockets sewn on perfectly. They stayed in place exactly where I had them. So easy. That's all I do, y'all. I don't worry about taking it out or if it's still in there. It's fused to the fabric now and you're good to go. Definitely give this stuff a try, you guys. And that is how I use the Steam 2 Fusible tape. Such a great product. Like I said, you guys, it is so handy to have. There in your sewing room. Definitely pick you up some. I will link it down below. Very inexpensive on Amazon. You get both rolls for like $6 and something. So really, really inexpensive. Definitely go check this product out. Let me know down below in the comment section if you have used this before. And if you're using it for something different than what I've mentioned, let us know. Let us know what else we can use this amazing product for. It really is so handy. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.